Hello everyone, Tiffany here with Southern Glow, and I just wanted to come to you all and give you a behind the scenes look of how I normally do testing for my candles. So whenever I test a new scent or a regular scent but in a new jar, I do a method called Wickless testing, and a lot of other candle makers do this as well. So what we'll do is we'll pour the candle wickless, and then when we get ready to test, we'll just simply poke a hole, or in this case poke 2 holes in it, and then stick the wick in. So I just kind of like to eyeball it a little bit, make sure it's center. That may be off just a little bit. It's weird doing this on camera. So I can kind of see already that this particular wax that I'm using, which is my common wax that I use anyway, but the dye in it has changed the texture just a little bit. Like it feels like icing. It smells amazing because this is king cake, and now I want a slice of cake at 8:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we have our 2 holes here. This one I probably could have moved a little bit more to the right, but you get the idea. So the next thing would be to take a couple of wicks, snip them, and then stick them in where the holes are. So be right back. All right, so for this particular jar, there are like 3 different wick series I can use, but my most common ones that I use with this particular jar will be 2 LX wicks. So you can see here, this is how long the wick is. And so what I'm gonna do is just snip a couple of pieces. And this method also helps save on supplies because y'all, prices have increased so much for candle supplies. Excuse my ashiness. Yeah, but prices have just been so ridiculous. Like, for example, a case of like these jars right here that I use, the price has gone up 50%. And that's with the local supplier. So imagine if I had to pay shipping for it. So, all right, so we have our wick here. Again, excuse my ashiness. And then what I'll do is just kind of trim it to make it even. You can take a heat gun and like fill into like little holes, but I just take a, just put some fire to it. And seal in the holes a little bit. It'll actually do it itself once you light it. All right, and next thing you know, we'll just wait. Now, if I cut the wicks too small, what I'll do is just take a pair of tweezers that I have specifically for candle making to whip the or to take the wick out. Now just grab it a little bit and pull it up just a little bit so the flame is a little bit better. So if this wick does not work, what I'll do is I'll just pull it out and try another size of the same type of wick, or try a different wick altogether. So yeah, here's a little behind the scenes testing with Tiffany of Southern Gleaux. All right, bye y'all.